Parkinson's disease. My name is Matthew.
I'm Johnny.
And it's Manuel Lopez.
To start off, a quick historical fact I found out was the fact that Parkinson's was first described as a medical condition by an English neurosurgeon named James Parkinson in 1817. What is Parkinson's? Parkinson's disease, PD, is a degenerative central nervous system disorder that affects the motor system and movement. It affects, on average, 1 out of every 300 people, and approximately 4 million people in the U.S. are currently affected by this condition. What are the causes of Parkinson's disease? Well, as you see here, we have a diagram, and it shows the normal dopamine release for normal movement, and then the abnormal dopamine release that causes the movement disorders. No one for sure really knows what the causes of Parkinson's disease are. We do know that effects are caused by low and depleting dopamine levels, by the destruction of dopamine-producing nerves, thus inhibiting movement.
All right, now some of the few symptoms that we do see in the Parkinson's in the early stages would be tremors and shaking due to the deficit of dopamine. A lot of the receptors are slowing down the process, as well as small handwriting. You can also tell by the soft voice, not projecting the voice correctly, as the muscles in the throat are also slowing down the process. Trouble sleeping because they can't control the body as well as they could, so they are shaking or they can't really control their posture while they're trying to go to sleep. Capacity to move or walk, that as well, the capacity to control the muscle. Also the masked face, there's no motion on the face, just like a stale look on there, as well as dizziness and fainting, hunching over, just adding up to the less and less activity of the muscle.
Diagnosis. Thank you. Diagnosis. There's no official test developed to test for Parkinson's disease. Only a neurologist will be most likely to make the most accurate diagnosis during the early stages. Regular evaluation may be done to rule out symptoms, but it's very easy to misdiagnose a patient with Parkinson's disease. Based upon current systems and medical family history, are where they find this instance, they will say, okay, let's either waive out what it is or what it isn't. So Parkinson's is often misdiagnosed because it has similar symptoms with other disorders.
So what can we do? More or less, it is progressive, so it's really hard to know what to do, especially if the person just found out late in the stage or too late for any type of treatment, especially since there is no cure. So when we don't know, what do we do?
There's several treatment options. The doctor will most likely refer you to several of these specialists, either a neurologist who will be specializing in the brain, occupational therapist, aka speech therapist, medical social worker. There are currently several medications on the market to help with the symptoms, not exactly helping with any, no treatment method to actually slow down the degeneration or cure it, but there is help with tremors and movement, depression and pain. There are several surgeries that aren't always successful, but they are still an option. Brain surgery to destroy the affected part causing Parkinson's, and then there's also electrical brain stimulation.
But it's more or less like a treatment to cope with the disease. And this is the bibliography of our research.
We found a couple of our sources on National Parkinson's Foundation, and also pictures and associated information was found on Pinterest.
So in conclusion, there's very few information about the disease, but there is some type of treatment that is being evaluated and so on and so forth. We are trying to figure out more or less what goes more in the brain, because that's the biggest unknown. The dopamine and how actually Parkinson's does affect the brain.
Thank you for your time.